Aqua. Hi Aqua, and welcome back to my channel. Where's my lighter? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you to those that have subscribed to the channel. I love you so much for supporting me, and those that are just looking at this video and you're not subscribed, please take the time out to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload another video. I be lurking in the comments, okay? Positive vibes only, but you never know when I'm going to pick you and say you want a gift card, all right? So keep that in mind. If you're watching this video, click the like button. Drop a comment. Let me know how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, please keep your comment to yourself, okay? Let's get this offering and prayer and dive right in, Aquarius. All right. All right, Aqua. All this fire over here. I can't even light the incense. Ain't that something? All right, Aqua. Let's go. What we doing today, Aqua? Let's see what's up. We have to have daily messages, right? You may want to know, listen, every day it's a different day, it's a different vibe, it's a different flow. And I do messages for the collective of Aquarius, right? So if yesterday wasn't your message, today it can be. So, you know, my top signs, I do daily messages for, and I'm going to start doing weekly messages. I don't know if I mentioned that last night, but I'm going to start doing weekly messages for other signs that don't quite cut the daily. And, you know, it's just paying attention to who gets, you know, the most views. So that's what I'm working on now, to see who I'm doing a reading for. And you never know, I might switch it up. I might switch some things up. You never know. Because we have Libra, Taurus, and Virgo. Yeah, those were the three that were supposed to be added to the lineup, okay? So, you just have to pay attention. All right, Aqua, let's find out what we need to know about, let's get some chakra messages. All right, for Aqua. So you already know how this goes. Spirit, give a message for Aquarius. Energy is fluid. Reverse the roles. It's a general reading. Everything may not resonate. Yada, yada. You get it. I get it. It's Saturday. I hope everyone had a great day. For those of you at work, it's almost over. Hopefully. All right, Spirit. Well, I want to get y'all a message. I want to get y'all a message, but I don't know. Maybe Spirit is saying go right to the deck. We're going to go one more round. I don't like flipping cards over unless it's the oracles, the big oracles. Yeah, we just finna go to the tarot deck. I like to, you have facade on the bottom of that deck as well. So, let's get into it. I wanted to pull from that deck. Nothing jumped out. All right, Spirit. General message for Aquarius. When the cards jump out at me, I know this is the message that Spirit wants me to give. It might be a light day. It might be some light. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. All right, Spirit. Okay. No, this ain't gonna be no light day. I seen what was trying to jump out. It didn't jump out, so it's okay. You're starting out with the Two of Wands, so you have a choice to make or someone has a choice to make when it comes to you, and it's about to be made. You have the Queen of Wands here, right? Talks about your energy. Aquarius, you should be in good energy. I mean, as an Aquarius, you fought through so much. We're in the age of Aquarius. It was so many lessons that had to be learned. Sometimes you're like, oh my God, why no one else is going through this? Why am I the only one going through this? But you had a higher purpose, right? You know, the detachment is real because we're not looking back. You can't be a forward thinker looking back, right? And so I know that this energy is everything to you right now. And if you aren't here in this energy, it's coming. This energy is so amazing in real life. Since that came out, I'm going to give that as the bottom of the deck energy, okay, which is the Nine of Wands, resilience, all right? You also have the Page of Cups here, which talks about synchronicity, all right? And then the Three of Swords, you know, third-party situation, some type of heartbreak, some type of pain here, right? Four of Cups, which talks about an epiphany, like, you know, the universe stepping in to, you know, give you something, okay? Stepping in to help you out of this energy, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, you have resilience, right? You're resilient in your own right. That's right. So you have a choice to make. Oh, and you have the Eight of Wands here, okay? So you have a choice to make, all right, in reference to someone, right? And you're in your own zone. I feel like you don't want to make a choice, honestly. With the Queen of Wands here, I feel like, you know, you're just like, I don't want to make a choice. But someone else wants you to make a choice. Someone else wants you to offer, right? It's like you have the choice, but the world is yours, you know. They have the world, right, in their hand. He has the world in his hands with the Two of Wands. So here's the world in his hands with the two of Wands here. So it's like you have choices to make. You have the world in your hand, and it's like, why do I have to make a choice? Like, you know, I'm me. You know, I don't want to make a choice, and you don't have to make a choice. You're vibrating. You're in your energy right now. I just feel like you are focused on you, and you know, making things happen. And anything that disrupts your energy, you do not want to be a part of it. So you're not in the business right now, Aqua, of making choices, right? And that's perfectly fine that you're not in that business. Now, some of you guys, you know, you want to settle down and be with that one person in XYZ, but this Aqua that I'm speaking to right here, right now, they're not in the business of settling down right now. Like, you could have been there, done that, tried that, gave it your all. You know what type of games people are playing, and you know how long it took for you yourself to get in this energy that you're in right now, to feel the way that you feel right now, to feel great, to see things happen in a way and so fast in your life and moving you in a direction towards your higher purpose. You're not really wanting any distractions from love. You know, it's kind of like, listen, we hook up, we chill, you know, whatever, but I don't need to worry about what you're doing, why you did it, none of that, because you're so focused and aligned with what your journey is, right? And so you're going to get some news, you know, And it could be coming at you fast, you know, or you could be traveling soon, right? So you could meet somebody when you go out and travel, right? And they're like, you know, hey, this is what's up? You know, I think that we should get on the same page. I think that we should align. I think that we should be, you know, as one. I think we should try to take it to the next level. You know, all of this, all of that, right? But for you, it's like, remember, you got the Two of Wands here. You got the Three of Swords. I don't want to make a choice. So they're like heartbroken because you don't want to make a choice. It's like, listen, I'm in myself. I'm doing me right now, right? And you, listen, I promise you, it's okay. Because who made up this rule that we all have to live a certain way or do a certain thing or act a certain way? Like, no, we are our own people. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience, right? And your journey is your journey, right? That doesn't mean that it's aligned with the next person's journey. So we have to understand that we are far more, we are alike as far as being human beings, but we are so different because our journeys are different, right? And so that's why I keep saying it's perfectly fine. You don't want to make a choice, right? And so, you know, they could be heartbroken because they're like, you know, I offered him or her my cup, and then they turned my cup down, you know. So they just sitting there, and Spirit is like, you know, hey, let me intervene here. They kind of already knew that. Like, you can't control an Aquarius. Like, I wish people would really stop trying to control an Aquarius, because that's not it. And for those people that are not into astrology, if you really, you know, like, if you're watching this, you got to be into astrology some kind of way. But if you are like, oh, forget astrology, X, Y, and Z, that's why you can't align with the Aquarius. Cross watchers, that's why it's not working the way that you do. I think you need to pay attention to astrology so you can know who you're dealing with, because Aquarius is the smartest freaking sign in the zodiac, okay? Let's not forget that. Forward thinkers, very intuitive. You know, no shade to all of the other zodiacs, but you're not going to pull the same thing off that with everybody else that you're going to pull off with an Aquarius. So I think you might need to get into, you know, Queen of Wands. You might need to get into some astrology and figure out this Aquarius, you know. Aquarius, we can be heartless, right? We don't have an ice box where our heart used to be, but we damn sure got a star there. So understand that you can't control an Aquarius because they have their own destiny and fate, and generally it's way bigger than you can even know. It is. Look at how many famous and rich Aquarius people that you have in this world. Oprah's being one. And then look at how they act, and then align yourself accordingly with your journey, right? So yeah, I think somebody's just really upset because you're not taking their offer, okay? So we're doing some clarifying. With the Two of Wands, what? You have the Nine of Wands again, right? Because again, you have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Wands, resilience. And then guess what you got again? Another Queen. But this is the Queen of Cups, right? This is talking about nurturing the situation, you know, like being nice. you still got to be nice, Aquarius. You know, no, this is not what you want. And it's perfectly fine, Page of Cups. This is perfectly fine, but you still want to, you know, nurture it and be nice and, you know, kindly turn it away, turn it down, and walk away, right? And it's the way that you do everything. Three of Swords. Next to that, with the Queen of Wands, right? Talking about emotions and vibrations and things. You have the Two of Wands, right? Again, choice. We ain't choosing. You got the King of Cups here. Talks about, you know, that's an emotional king that talks about self-control, right? And guess what? You have self-control. You do not have to choose. Why they're trying to force you to. You have options. You'll probably always have options. You're the Aquarius. Why would you not have options, right? Let me see if that comes back out. how that tried to come out then. Yep. I put it right in. I said, let me see if it come back out. It came out in a different form. That's why I tell you, these cards don't pop up. I don't want them. Yeah, you're in control, Aquarius. That's where I'm going. You're in control. You don't have to do anything based upon what someone else is wanting you to do, right? And you're not, right? So right here with the news and the travel, you have the Hierophant, right, and the King of Wands, right? And so your Hierophant is basically talking about long-term commitment, just a tradition. So you're going to get the news. You're going to get the news like somebody really wants to settle down with you for the long term. With the King of Wands here, like this is like something like this is a dream of someone else's. It could be a dream of yours, but you're just not in the moment right now. You're not in it right now, okay? So when they come to you, as you have this energy here, and they come to you with this Page of Cups energy, saying, hey, let's get on the same page. Guess what? You and your Queen of Pentacles energy, right? You're like, hey, I'm getting to my money. I'm working. I don't want to settle down. I told you that's how you were thinking, right? And then you are like, you have Hangman energy here. And with the Hangman energy, of course, you already know. That's kind of like you saying, let me think about this. You're uncertain if this is something that you really want to do because they're pressuring you, Aquarius. Like, okay, Aquarius, let's make this happen. But you're not, you're like, I don't know. They pressuring you. So whoever this is somebody that I feel like is definitely watching you because they are too persistent, right? They're too like, they want you so bad. So they're either watching you or they know you from either a past life or you already knew them in this life, right? But stick to your ground. I see you standing your ground, right? With the Three of Swords here, boom, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I don't know how you got the Wheel of Fortune with Three of Swords, with this heartbreak, right? And that's ruled by Jupiter, and that's luck, right? So with this, with the Wheel of Fortune, it talks about completion. This is fate, good karma, success, right? So basically, like, there's some pain here, but after the pain, after the rain, comes sunshine. So after this happens, whereas they probably were like pressing you, and they like. So here's what I'm hearing: they're pressing to get with you, right? And then you're thinking about it. But as you're thinking about it, then you find out about a third party. So it's like, how you pressing me, and you find out by like, just the universe aligning. It could be something on your social media. It could be like someone calls your phone from you messaging back and forth with this person. It's gonna be like the stars are going to align for you to find out that this person has someone else. But this person may not be as important as they making themselves be, but they know about you, so they're gonna go the extra mile to make sure you know about them. All right. So this is destiny, but you do have a Ten of Swords moment here. And Ten of Swords, this is the ending, right? Like, this is over. So, of course, when you find this stuff out, this was like fate for you to find this out. And you're like, listen, I'm finna go back to doing what I'm doing, right? You have the Judgment card here, which is ruled by Pluto. Power. You have the power to do whatever it is that you need to be done. Like, this is balance coming in. Like, this is like an awakening. You know what I'm saying? This is like things are aligning for you to move forward, right? Because if you would have listened to your first mind and said, no, I don't want anything, instead of trying to consider this fool, you wouldn't even have to feel any type of pain or why you bothering me. You could tell a person 10,000 times, don't bother me if you're not ready, and they will still bother you and still not be ready. So follow your first mind, right? You do have the Magician here, and that's you manifesting the life that you want, manifesting the outcome that you want, right? And so with all of that going on, which I think like you can be in this phase right now, After you go through the pain, you got the growth, you're manifesting, boom, King of Pentacles, honey. King of Pentacles, honey, that's security. That's big money. That's like the abundance. That's the M's, right? And that's coming in because you're manifesting this. Like, you focusing. Because this person here, it's not like they're saying, I'm not dealing with nobody at all. You are, but you're not attached. You're not, okay, I want a relationship. You're just enjoying your time, but you're focused on you. And that manifestation of those coins, honey, you can't go wrong. This was in your cards, right? All of this right here, this is a completion. That's not for you. So now somebody is sitting down, mad. Somebody's sitting down in their feelings or thinking like, okay, what do I do now? Because there are some people that's going to be hurt. Like, why did you come bother me? But most importantly, they could be hurt that, you know, they came to bother you and now they done lost you. But what? Guess what? You lost what? The star, right? This is your energy, Aquarius. You are the star, okay? This is renewal. This is healing. This is letting go. You know, you're taking the path of least resistance, honey, and you're being recognized for that with the Six of Wands. You know what I'm saying? You're getting recognition. You're doing what you're doing. You're following your life's purpose. Like, the age of Aquarius, so many of Aquariuses have learned their lessons, okay? So many Aquariuses have, you know, have grown through their journey. There's no more going back and starting over, right? So, you know, like they say, you have to learn in order to go to the next level. And then sometimes we don't learn and then we have to revisit that lesson, but it may not be immediately. It may be, you know, a couple of years down the line, you be like, okay, this deja vu. No, it's not deja vu. You've been through it before. You didn't pass the test the first time. Some of Aquarius, a lot of Aquarius have passed all of their tests, so now it's your time. It's your time. You gotta open up. You gotta be, you got work to do. And a lot of Aquariuses have done that work, so it's your time. Those M's, baby, that's for you. Because you deserve it. Things are gonna start, Aquarius, you're gonna start touching things. And you're gonna be like, that happened fast. And you had the Lovers at the bottom of the deck as well. But, you know, you're in love with you. But you're going to be like, that happened so fast. You know, you're going to be shocked at how things are moving. But it's moving because it's your time. You know, you had the consistency. You learned your lesson. You were giving back to others. You were helping others. Even if you seen that these people or this person did not have your best interests at heart, you still did what you had to do to help them. You grew, you know, you worked on your issues from your past life, and you finna get it, Aquarius. That's all I can say. I don't even want to run it in the mud. Y'all want what y'all want? Okay, let's see. Let's do an angel question. Will Aquarius be successful this year? Will Aquarius be successful this year? You had extra angels that tried to come out. Ask your angels for help. I'm hearing between the end of this year and the end of 2020. That's what I'm hearing. You ready? The other card didn't make any sense for the question, so I kept going. But you're ready, Aquarius. It's your time. Ashe.